Hi, this is Bob Brown with DeLong Rigging Solutions. Many of the codes and standards we follow now came about as a result of tragic loss of life. Chicago's Iroquois Theater was considered absolutely fireproof and had only been opened for a month when an electrical stage light caused one of the stage curtains to begin a fire that resulted in the loss of over 600 lives. We learned many things from that, which resulted in many changes to how theaters are built and operated. The Iroquois Theater had a fire safety curtain, but it was not able to be completely lowered to its effective position, which should have given the audience members more time to safely evacuate. Instead, theatergoers panicked and rushed for exits which were locked, hidden, or unable to be opened because there was already a pile of bodies in front of them. The biggest death toll happened at the base of the stairways, which became the landing zones of crowd crushes. Some jumped to their deaths from fire escapes. NFPA 80 is the National Fire Protection Association standard that regulates the installation and maintenance of assemblies and devices used to protect openings and walls, floors, and ceilings against the spread of fire and smoke within, into, or out of buildings. Most jurisdictions have adopted the NFPA, so it has the force of law. NFPA 80, coupled with ESTA standard, ANSI E1.22, and NFPA 101, the Life Safety Code, are the main sources for the rules we follow now to help prevent a tragedy like the Iroquois Theater fire. ANSI E1.22 was written with the intent of including all relevant requirements of NFPA 80, but in the context of theater and entertainment venues. Currently, any theater with a fly tower 50 feet or taller must have a fire curtain or a water deluge system in place. The fire curtain is rigged to automatically deploy should there be enough heat to melt a fusible link, or if the fire detection system is triggered. There are still some systems in use that require a manual intervention by pulling a line set or cutting a rope. Those types of manually triggered systems do not meet current standards. Current standards require a pull pin or pull lever type of manual trigger. Some fire curtains have their own dedicated sensors that detect rapid changes in temperature. Some automatic fire detection systems detect temperature, while others detect particles in the air. You want to know what will set yours off, because if you use theatrical smoke or haze, that may be enough to trigger the system. You also want to always keep the pathway for the fire curtain free of obstructions. Even the set needs to permit the fire curtain to completely seal with the floor. Sometimes the fire marshal will permit you to build a platform across that opening if it extends the full width of the opening. But don't assume you can do so without talking to the fire marshal and getting their approval first. NFPA 80 and ANSI E1.22 further require that all life safety curtains shall be in the closed position except during events with an audience, rehearsals, technical production activity, or activities on stage that necessitate the curtain to be open. Back in the vaudeville days, local businesses would buy advertisements on the fire curtain, and it would be in for the audience to view as they were entering the auditorium. This helped to reassure the audience that they were in a safe facility. Like any rigging system, a fire safety curtain should be inspected annually by a competent person. Please remember that DeLong Rigging Solutions one-shot training videos are meant as general information. Every system is different, every venue has different procedures, and even the same show in different places has different needs. All statements made make certain assumptions about systems and venue similarities. Nothing can replace on-site training with a qualified individual. If you have a question or concern about rigging, do not hesitate to reach out to us or another qualified vendor in your area.